He's sacrificing himself. Man, it's so dramatic, the whole scene. It
Ages.
feels like it's been one take as well, even though it hasn't.
Yeah.
Hello and welcome back to Cinema Rules. My name's Tom, and behind the camera we've got our very own Sean.
Hello.
And today I've lost track of what we're watching because it's been so long since we've done this playlist. I think, Sean, we're still on nostalgic films we watched as kids.
Yes,
that
we
loved, unliked.
Yes.
And it's Sean's turn. So today, Sean, what are we watching?
Today, Tom, we are delving back into the same universe as Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
John Hughes?
Yes, we are watching The Breakfast Club.
I've wanted to watch this for ages. I haven't seen it.
You haven't?
I haven't. No. And I know it's a classic 80s film. And I love John Hughes. Don't ask me why I haven't seen it. I just have never sat down to watch it.
Yeah.
But I do know like key moments, like pop cultural references that always reference the film. I know the actors in it. But I love John Hughes. I was going to tag on another John Hughes film as well. I still might. So this
just turns into a John Hughes
playlist. Yeah. But he is so synonymous with like growing up, isn't he?
Yes.
Like his films.
They're coming of age stories, aren't they? Kind of.
It's such a tragedy that he didn't direct more.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to watch it. I don't really know anything about it apart from those scenes I said I mentioned, but also I think some kids are put into a detention every morning. That's what it's called, The Breakfast Club. And shenanigans ensue. So I'm looking forward to this one. But yeah, join us on our journey to watch every film ever made. If you want to see the full-length reaction, then go and check us out on Patreon, where you can become Sean's best friend and watch the film's
I need one.
full-length edition. And also check out our Shorts channel over if you haven't already seen it, where you get some snippets of our delightful film commentary. Without further ado, after you've clicked subscribe and turned on the notification bell, we can begin.
I would like to thank today's sponsor BenQ for sending us their new GS50 outdoor portable projector. I've had the pleasure of owning this projector for a little over a month now, and I can safely say, if you've been looking for the right projector or in the market for an entry-level projector, the GS50 from BenQ will not disappoint. The first thing I was impressed with when the GS50 arrived was that it came with a very compact and stylish carry case that allows you to travel with ease. Not only that, but the GS50 projector creates endless entertainment with its 1080p HDR high quality picture and 2.1 channel Bluetooth speaker with extra bass, bringing the full cinema experience to you. And I'm serious when I say I actually swapped out my 4K projector for the portability convenience of the GS50 and its amazing speaker system. In my opinion, it trumps most other projectors on the market. And look at it, it's actually quite stylish. The built-in Android TV brings you countless streaming entertainment apps such as Prime Video, Now TV, YouTube, and you can even get Netflix on it. Why would you even own a TV? With its easy grip leather handle and autofocus plus auto keystone correction, it allows you to easily carry the product and set it up anywhere you want. When I say anywhere, I mean anywhere. With its outdoor splash and drop proof features and with its 3-hour-long battery life with no wires, you can take this product to your garden or on the road and still get that very same cinema experience. So if you want to get your very own GS50 portable projector today, please see the link in the description below. You won't regret it. Thank you for BenQ for sponsoring this video. Now let's get back to the reaction.
Anthony Michael Hall. Isn't he the guy that plays Dexter?
Michael C. Hall is his name.
Right.
That was kind of unnecessary.
So cool, though. He's so cool, John Hughes.
It's the same school as Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Exactly the same. Where she goes downstairs and he gets picked up in the red Ferrari.
Is it?
It's 100%.
The same school?
Same school. That's why it's set in the same universe.
It's so absurd I have to be here on a Saturday.
A Saturday detention. I was going to say...
There are schools that still do those.
I was going to say, like, Detention in the morning is not really a detention if it's like during school. Like I'm like,
Because
but if it's on a Saturday, then yeah, that's disgusting. my dad said I'm basically him.
it's probably this scene here that made him say that.
You've got a cool style. If I had to dress up as an 80s character, it would be him in that coat and that red scarf and denim jacket and
It's cool.
red shirt and Jesus Christ, he had a load of layers on.
Yeah.
You're afraid that they won't take you. You don't belong, so you just have to dump all over it.
Well, wouldn't have anything to do with you activities people being assholes now, would it?
Well, you would know. You don't even know any of us.
Well, I don't know any lepers either, but I'm not going to run out and join one of their fucking clubs. Come on, Bender, don't screw around.
What are you gonna do?
Drop dead, I hope.
At least he's making their Saturday interesting.
Well, I wonder how they're going to get rid of this teacher then.
They kill him and bury him.
Imagine if that's... Imagine
They're
if
15 for a reason. It said,
whack
it
him
said
on-
gore.
they whack him on the back of the head. It didn't say gore.
Yeah, it did.
Rubbish.
The door's way too heavy, sir.
Get up here. Come on, front and center. Let's go.
Hey, how come Andrew gets to get up?
That's right.
If he gets up, we'll all get up. It'll be anarchy.
I expected a little more from a varsity letter.
What did
Wait,
he
didn't
do?
he did what you said.
Eat my shorts.
You just bought yourself another Saturday, mister.
Crushed.
When did The Simpsons start?
Free the Saturday after that. Beyond that.
89 maybe?
Good. Because it's
When did this come out?
We'll keep going.
Wait a second.
Did The Simpsons take from this?
No.
Instead of going to prison,
Probably just a
come here.
saying at the
Saying.
time.
Yeah,
In
maybe.
the 80s.
Imagine that, Tom. 8 hours without your phone.
I'd like it.
No one would like this.
As in not this,
8 hours.
but I don't care about phones. I can quit any time I want.
So you could sit there for 8 hours without.
I couldn't
on
sit in
your
a
phone.
seat. Maybe if I had a book I could, but no, 8 hours. Are you mad, Sean? It's from Bridge on the River Kwai that we've got on our list to watch down there.
Why don't you take part, Tom? Stop. You ruin everything.
What's her name? Wake her. Wake her up. Hey, come on your feet, Missy. Let's go. There's no rest home.
She took the
It looks
knife.
like she's going to stab the teacher or something.
I'm telling you, gore, Tom.
Go.
It said gore.
It didn't say gore.
It said gore. It's a 15 for a reason. Why else would it be a 15?
Brian here is a cherry. A cherry?
She was on a plane. France.
A cherry. When have you ever gotten laid? I've laid lots of times. Name one. She lives in Canada.
Her name's Candy.
yeah.
Laid anyone? Sushi?
Sushi.
Right.
Oh, I could use some sushi right now. Oh.
You won't accept a guy's tongue in your mouth and you're gonna eat that?
Can I eat?
I don't know. Give it a try.
I could go for a massive sandwich.
Yeah, like a manwich, like
Yeah.
properly fresh. I used to make those as kids, and it used to be amazing.
Oh!
Richard Vernon. What a mess. I can imagine this is you as a teacher.
It's my life, yeah. I'm Richard Vernon.
Fucking
Guillotine in his...
guillotine. What the hell? Is it weed? Yeah, it's weed.
Drugs. Screw that, Bender. Put it back. Drugs. Boy has marijuana. That was marijuana.
It's like the Scooby-Doo scenes where they're running from the creatures, the ghosts.
Oh my god.
He's sacrificing himself.
That's a nice little character.
I think he does care, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Really does, probably, but...
Give me the ball. Give me that.
Oh my god, no, he's going to chuck it.
Look at him. He's a bum. You want to see something funny? You go visit John Bender in 5 years. You'll see how goddamn funny he is.
They've just utterly failed him as a student there, haven't
Yeah,
they?
yeah.
When you're out of here and you've forgotten all about this place, and they've forgotten all about you, and you're wrapped up in your own pathetic life, I'm gonna be there. That's right. And I'm gonna kick the living shit out of you, man. Just take the first shot. Please, I'm begging you. Take a shot right here. Come on.
He's going to do it!
No, he's
One
not.
shot. That's all I need. Just one
He's not.
swing.
Wow, what a terrible person.
You're a gutless turd.
Trying to ties him into
This
doing
is
something that
way more dramatic,
ruins his life.
Way more dramatic than I thought it would be.
Oh, really?
He's just locked him in there.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be a little bit more like light-hearted or comedic, but
He is like the main character of this.
yeah, I thought it was
Because he's the one that is going through or is doing like a character arc.
Forgot my pencil.
And you, I will not be made a fool of.
I just noticed. She wants to do the weed. That's what she wants.
No, surely she's just...
No, I think she is. She's and the other guy was like, "Don't do it." I'm not doing it. He said, oh, he wants to do a little bit of it as well. That was sick. Lighting a fucking match on his teeth.
You try it and you break the top of his teeth off. He's corrupting them all.
Is it corruption?
Or is it freedom?
Was it freedom?
Liberation.
Liberation. This is the best detention ever. It's like Footloose and his angry dancing.
What would I do for $1 million? I guess I'd do as little as I had to.
That's boring.
Well, how am I supposed to answer?
The idea is to, like, search your mind for the absolute limit. Like,
What'd you do?
would you drive to school naked?
What? If I won $1 million, I'd shit in my boss's drawer.
How'd you do that?
I tortured this poor kid because I wanted him to think that I was cool. He's always going off about, when he was in school, all the wild things he used to do.
Oh, man.
So his dad was a bully and he's...
It's just the weight of expectations on you at that age, isn't it?
Yeah. But those expectations are not necessarily forced upon you by those people. It's your thoughts and expectations of what they might expect from
but
you.
it's also like society's wider expectations as well.
I mean, how do you apologize for something like that?
I love how the camera pans to the other side of him. How he's truly feeling.
Mm.
You know, I have just as many feelings as you do, and it hurts just as much when somebody steps all over them.
God, you're so pathetic. Don't you ever, ever compare yourself to me, okay?
I feel like he doesn't like how he started to feel close to people.
Mm.
School would probably fucking shut down if you didn't show up.
So he's lashing out again.
Queenie isn't.
My God, are we gonna be like our parents?
Oh, damn.
It's unavoidable. Just happens.
The thing that they're all there for and they hate is the thing that they're going to become and who they are.
I mean, picture this. You're there with all the sports. I know exactly what you do. You'd say hi to him, and when he left, you'd cut him all up so your friends wouldn't think that you really liked him. What if I came up to you? Same exact thing.
You are a bitch!
Why? Because I'm telling the truth? That makes me a bitch?
You just stripped to the things that you know. Shopping, nail polish, your father's BMW, and your poor, rich, drunk mother in the Caribbean.
I hate having to go along with everything my friends say.
Then why do you do it?
No, I don't... You don't understand. You don't...
As a kid, that's all you care about is having friends, having a social life, and not thinking about anything else. You're still developing that empathy side of your brain.
It's just as relevant today with social media as well.
Yeah.
Man, it's so dramatic, the whole scene.
Mm.
It's been... It
Ages.
feels like it's been one take as well, even though it
Yeah,
hasn't.
yeah.
but-
What's the gun for, Brian? Just forget it.
Whoa.
Run it up, man.
I can't have an F.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
I can't have it. I know my parents can't have it.
But they belittled his
Problem.
experience and problem.
Yeah.
But the whole idea is that it doesn't matter if they're all different, but all their problems weigh the same on them.
Yeah, yeah. It's not the weight of the problem, it's the weight... It's the individual in which its shoulders sit on and how strong they are.
You want to know what I did to get in here? Nothing. I didn't have anything better to do.
Is there another lie or what?
No, I think that's the truth.
You're laughing at me.
No!
Yeah, you are.
Where's the teacher?
Still chilling with the janitor in the
There's
basement.
such a insanely intricate balance of light-hearted comedy
Yeah.
and drama.
Yeah. It's such an easy watch.
This is that. I think I've seen this scene.
It's like people watching.
Yeah.
So I dance in the club.
It just makes you wonder if when people film scenes, they sometimes know they're filming like iconic scenes. Or whatever,
Yeah.
Or whether they're just like, I need to do the weirdest dancing possible.
There's no way these guys thought that they were creating an iconic
I
scene.
know.
There's no way. Like, even that's iconic.
Oh, he's going back.
Yeah.
Good job he didn't go back for him. What about their essays? They haven't written their essays.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
We trust you.
They're all getting them to write their papers.
Don't be afraid. Don't stick that in my eye. I'm not sticking. Just close it. No, wait. Just go like that.
I'm doing that just like watching.
I hate eyes. Anything near my eyes. Stop.
Why are you being so nice to me? Because you're letting me.
That's a deep response.
And
Because
a
you're
deep-
letting me. Because she never lets anyone in.
Yeah.
You lost?
What did she say?
Oh,
What
she
did
didn't
he
say it.
What did he say?
You lost.
Ah.
Are they doing something Handsy.
He's
like smitten. It's the right message, isn't it? Put on makeup.
change yourself,
and
and people will like you.
You know how you said before how your parents use you to get back at each other? Wouldn't I be outstanding in that capacity?
He's just sitting there writing everything.
He gave himself a little pat on the arm.
This guy's like actually a wise god, the janitor. He just observes.
Yeah.
See you next Saturday.
And he distracted the guy so that they can...
Yeah.
Pretty much. He was the...
See you next Saturday.
Oh. Oh. She changed like that.
What did she nick off him?
I don't know. Well, his jumper, for one.
Oh, yeah.
And the parents are just like, we dropped her off single, and now all of a sudden she's making out with this guy.
Mate, a lot can change in 8 hours.
Especially if you got no social media or anything, you're just with people.
Each one of us is a brain.
And an athlete.
And a basket case. A princess.
And a criminal. Does that answer your question? Sincerely yours, The Breakfast Club.
So he just wrote an essay about what he sees them as.
I never knew why he did like the fist pump at the end, but I knew that was like the freeze frame. Anyway.
Yeah. Okay, so that was The Breakfast Club,
John
1980
something
6 or 8.
I'll tell you, it is 1985.
5.
The John Hughes 80s classic, The Breakfast Club, that I'd never seen before. Had you seen it before?
I had seen it before.
Of course,
This is
it
my
was your
childhood,
choice,
but not in
for
a
a
long
while,
while,
yeah.
and I haven't watched it many times.
Man, I mean, it's such a good film for like kids in general. Like, I don't mean kids. I mean like
it's good
when
for
you're in school, when you're growing up. I feel like there's a universal, timeless quality to it, and the message that it has.
Yeah, but
I feel like if you're
saying that, I don't think this younger generation would appreciate it or would even sit through this type of thing. And it's sad
maybe
think.
not. I don't know.
It's sad to think about that.
Is that just us being pessimistic though?
I think if your family are into films, then I think at age 15 you will enjoy this movie if you listen to your parents and you trust that your parents will say this is going to be a good film.
Maybe this idea of kind of cliques and that, and everybody being a certain type.
Cliques,
is it, as in like like
cliques.
Well, click. Yeah, whatever you pronounce it. Well, I think my pronunciation is fine. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was that.
Anyway,
I thought it was cliques.
like the groups of people. Maybe it's a bit of a dated concept, but I love the idea how they just realise and empathise with each other, realising that they all have these kind of characteristics within them, and they're all kind of restricted in their own way,
and therefore are the same.
Yeah.
And they can relate to one another.
And then they overcame the issue of regressing back into those types at the end. By the looks of it, that's how I interpret it. You don't see them stand up to their parents or become independent and whatever.
No, there was a sense of peace, of an acceptance of knowing who they are, but also knowing that other people know who they are and can sympathise.
And kind of achievement and like the relationships that are built. My only thing is, I kind of think they all accept who they are, but then the other girl the girl that's seen as a weirdo or a basket case, they say, kind of isn't accepted for herself. I mean, she is. Maybe the idea is that she was scared to show people who she How she
Yeah,
truly felt, how
I
she truly
think I
was.
think her lifestyle and her home life made her regress into herself and hide her face and everything
Yeah.
like that. And her friend, the Claire, had just told made her realize that she doesn't need to hide from anyone.
And it's good how they kind of, the relationships weren't the ones you expected.
No,
Kind of were inverted, weren't they?
yeah, they were.
Yeah.
It was interesting.
Man, I thought John Hughes' direction was really good here. Like, I love Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
It was subtle.
It was subtle, like the camera movement and that.
Yeah.
And you said it's so difficult to write an organic script in one setting, but it works
and
so
keep
well.
the audience
At
engaged.
the beginning, I thought, these characters are going to be two-dimensional, but
No,
the whole point was them progressing out of those
It was
2D kind of caricatures that people label them as.
yeah, like you said, there was a scene in here that was, and it was one scene set in this tiny little area, and it went on for like 10 to 15 minutes.
The conversations.
And it was just conversations.
And
That was
the
it.
performances as well with the emotion.
Yeah.
I said it in there that he balances lighthearted humour with drama like so well.
Yeah.
And how it develops into that kind of almost, what would you call it? What would you call it when musical montage of dancing
Yeah.
and kind of
It
liberation?
was like a release.
Liberation.
Yeah,
isn't it?
liberation.
I've
yeah.
never seen a film like this, man. I've never seen a film like it.
No.
I've seen films set in one place, but I could. Do you know what I could have actually done? Started it straight away from the beginning again, just to see the character development again.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I really could have.
Yeah, and watch every single
Yeah.
moment unfold. But obviously Ferris Bueller, set in the same universe, same school.
It's different.
It's
though.
completely different.
That's stylized.
But I would love to see
differently.
Ferris Bueller in that session and talking like that and turning Ferris Bueller into a drama rather than a comedy, like a fourth wall break comedy.
Yeah.
Um,
yeah.
And it just shows
I'm
how
glad-
versatile
Yeah.
this director and writer is, and that he can create iconic comedies and iconic dramas. Like he is knows.
I think one of his
That's
strengths
right.
is character.
100%.
This one was good. This one was really good. What would you rate it?
I would probably rate this film. I mean, I was engrossed the entire way through, and in our reaction, you probably didn't see us. And if you're watching the full length reaction, you probably didn't see us speaking all that much because the film is about these characters and what they're saying.
And you're taken in by
by
the conversations and the monologues that they
and
have.
it's like I wasn't reacting. I was just so
when
focused.
Emilio Estevez, his character, had that conversation about what his father thought, and the camera panned that entire time slowly to the other side.
the other side,
and his emotion
great.
changed completely, and he
Yeah.
talks about the weight of expectations. What
Yeah.
a great scene!
Yeah, it was great. And then the small little bit with the nerd or the dork about the sudden realization that F isn't just an F.
For him,
it was his life.
Yeah.
And he was willing to take his life because of it. And it's just gut wrenching. But I would rate this an 8.8 out of 10.
Yeah, it's got to be high. It really has. I'd give it another watch just to see if I'd put it into like a 9, which for us on this channel is like massively high.
Yeah.
But I'm giving it an 8.9. I really want to see this again. I've got to see it again. Anyway, let us know what you thought of The Breakfast Club. I'd be intrigued to see if there are any kind of like, I love like film facts, like the trivia facts. I want to know stuff about the production of this and the behind the scenes stuff. So if you know any cool facts about The Breakfast Club, write them in the comments below.
Yeah, and if you want to watch the full length of the reaction along with us, check out our Patreon page down in the description below, and check out our shorts channel. You'll catch our best reactions and moments to this movie and many more on that. Make sure you like and subscribe if you want to see more of this type of content.
Next time.
Cheers.